Well, hi Virgos. Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I'm going to shuffle these cards like I used to when I was Quickie Tarot. If you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. So we're just going to take the cards that pop out of this deck for Virgos. What do they need to know, Universe, for Virgos? What do they need to know? For Virgos. Sometimes they just come out pretty easy. Sometimes they don't as much. Okay, let's see what we got here to start with. This is still a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. Here you are, Virgo, as the Queen of Pentacles. All cards are male or female. Let's get one more for this part of the reading. If I have any extras, it goes on the other side. Oops, there it is. There's two. Well, this one goes there. Okay. Virgos. The overall energy of your reading is the Six of Wands. Isn't that nice? This is about success in love. All those wands coming up in the background are other people celebrating your successes in love. It's a very happy card, full of celebration. Now, up in your highest energy is the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man, this is a card of enlightenment. It's very spiritual. I think you're a little, it's right next to the Seven of Cups. I feel like you may be in a commitment that you're a little confused about. You're wondering if this is the right person for you. Because, see, all these cups here have something else in them, and none of those cups are the right cups. This is really what you've been getting, and you're wondering if that's what's happening again. So you're a little confused about this relationship. I have the Wheel of Fortune right next to the Seven of Cups. This is telling me right now that the universe is involved, and they're moving you away from the confusion in love. I don't think this is one of those cups because of where the Wheel of Fortune is placed. The wheel for the better. And when that wheel is turning, there's no stopping it. It's moving you away from those types of relationships towards something new, something fresh. So already I'm feeling like you need to kind of trust yourself, okay? And trust whoever it is you're involved with here with the Six of Wands. I have the Queen of Pentacles. This is your energy, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Earth. Could be strong in someone else's chart too, one of those. So what you're doing is you're looking at that commitment. And you're really studying it. This is under the Hanged Man. You want to know what your future looks like with this person that you have a commitment with, okay? So you're looking at the commitment. I know it feels like you're kind of picking up on past experiences with this relationship. You're really wondering where this is really going to go. Well, it looks to me so far that since the universe is involved, it's moving you away from these Seven of Cups here, and none of these cups are the right cups. It's moving you away from that towards this committed relationship. This is what you've been waiting for. This is right under the Wheel of Fortune. And I think you've been waiting for a committed and grounded relationship, for a relationship to come to fruition. And that's what this person is waiting for. They planted the seeds, and they're waiting for it to bloom. So it's like these are all buds, and they just haven't opened up yet. And this person is just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. But the universe is turning, and this is right next to the Six of Wands, and I think this is what you've been waiting for right here. Whoever that you are in a grounded or committed relationship with or will be soon is who you've been waiting for. I have the Four of Pentacles under the Queen of Pentacles. You've made up your mind before, because you've been in these relationships, that you're not budging unless they are grounded, unless they are secure and stable for your life. And you held to that. And so that's why you're looking so closely at this pentacle, is you want to make darn sure that they are the right person for you, and they are grounded and committable. Right next to the Four of Pentacles is the Three of Wands. And so your energy under this Six of Wands is holding on to the staff of fresh starts and new beginnings here. And you're looking out over the world. And what this is telling me is you waited a long time for your ship to come in. I think this is your ship. I really think it's your ship. So if you're wondering and you've been going through all these thoughts, I really think this is your ship that's come in. It's been a burden. I mean, it's been a heavy weight. All the waiting that you've been doing, you know, really starting probably to believe that it can't happen to you. It's not going to happen. But in this reading, it's happening. This Ten of Wands is right next to the Three of Wands, right under the Seven of Pentacles. So what's great about this Ten of Wands is you're going to be able to start putting down the weight. You're going to start dropping those wands that you've been carrying about waiting for your ship to come in. I think you were really thinking that wouldn't happen, and here it is happening. I have the first card out for the second part of the reading. This is for Virgos. What else do they need to know, universe, for this reading? For Virgos, please. For our Virgos. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, you've been blocking yourself from moving forward because I think that you've been, you know, choosing the wrong cups. And now you've got the right cup. One more card. One more card would be nice here. There it is. The Ace of Wands. Cool. Okay. So I got the Two of Swords here. This is like an ostrich putting its head in the sand. You know, I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't even want to know it's there. Okay. You've been kind of, before all this was happening, you know, you're really hesitant for one thing about moving into a new life cycle. You're trying to block your heart. See, your arms are across your heart. You have your swords up in self-protection and the blindfolds on. So it's like if you were to let those swords down and open your heart and take off the blindfold, you're afraid that you would be hurt again. But I feel like you were in this, you probably still have some of this lingering within you from your past relationships. But the universe will win. And the universe is going to move you past this energy of not wanting to deal with, you know, letting all of your heart out, letting all of yourself shine, because being afraid that you might, you know, open yourself up to a broken heart. And I know you don't want to do that. And but the universe is trying to say here that it's safe to do so. So you are going to leave that behind. I got the Death card right next to the Two of Swords. So you are going to be able to leave the old behind. That's what this is all about. And move towards the new. This is the card for Scorpio. Scorpio might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But you're leaving this old energy behind, you know, your past. And you're moving into the future is what you're doing. It's taking you a lot of strength and courage. You know what you need to do. You know that this is the right person. And I mean, you can feel it. You know it. There's the infinity symbol of intuition and knowing. And you are going to find the strength and the courage to do it, what it is that you need to do. And that is to leave the old behind and move forward. So you're doing it. Oh, this is the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. So under the Two of Swords is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is right next to the Seven of Pentacles. The King of Swords is air energy. This is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. So you take the blindfolds off. You let the sword down. You open your heart up and you move forward in self-protection. You keep one sword up, but you've opened your heart. You've opened your eyes and you're moving forward, very mature-like. And you seek truth and you seek clarity about this whole relationship. You're moving forward. This is what you've been waiting for. You had to reach your wit's end. You had to go through the mud. You had to be, get to this place of just being worn out on relationships in order to allow yourself to allow this other person in. So, being the Nine of Wands, and then you have the 10 down here, this is the burden that you're letting go. And it's part of your past is what it is. It's just part of your past. I mean, we've all been, well, maybe not all of us. Okay, some of us haven't. But most of us have been through trials, tribulations in our life before we finally end up with the right person that we're supposed to be with. Now, in your strength here, and next to this Nine of Wands, this is part of like that Two of Swords. You decided along the way that you're not going to budge. You're not budging for anybody. You're going to sit on that granite throne. You're going to be stubborn, and you are not going to settle. You're going to be true to yourself. This is the Emperor. The Emperor is very strong-minded, very well liked and respected by others. You might be a leader in your profession. This is the card for Aries. So Aries might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. So because you reached your wit's end on some of these relationships, these cups that weren't working out, you did find the strength and the courage to just kind of keep true to yourself. And I think you did until whoever this is came along. There's so many people here that can be that I'm not sure who this is, but you would know. You would know. I do have the Queen of Wands. So this gives us 2 for Leo, 2 for Aries. So I'm going to show you the Queen of Wands. Very passionate. I think you're a passionate person, and I think this is going to be a very passionate relationship. Holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. It's like wherever you put your love, you put your passions. Yeah, you're letting yourself go. You're deciding to trust and believe in your decisions, and to trust and to believe in whoever this is that is offering you stability, security, success in love, lots of love. I got the Queen of Cups right next to the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Cups is a card for, it's a water sign, so Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of emotions going on. I feel like you're both, you and the other person, are both trying to make sure that this is not another Seven of Cups, not another cup. So you're both evaluating your relationships with each other. So it's a very emotional card. See all those waters there? And that cup is full of answers to love questions, and that's why she is trying to peek in those little windows to get all the answers possible. So this is kind of where your head's at, but this is where their head's at too. And then we end this reading. Well, I have one more clarifying card to go, but right under the Emperor and right next to the Queen of Cups is the Ace of Wands. Look at that wand is just blooming. It's blooming like crazy. So there is a fresh start and a new beginning coming in. And it's with whoever this person is that wants a commitment. This is your ship that's come in. And I just don't feel like you're going to be jumping on this opportunity. I feel like it's a gradual evolution with this relationship that brings it to this point of commitment and groundedness and security. Because the Emperor is not one to leap into anything, for one thing. And here you are as a Queen of Pentacles, and you definitely want to make sure that they are stable and secure. I mean, you don't want to get tied up with someone who's going to quit their job and they're going to end up taking care of them. You want a partnership. You want you both to focus on security and stability in this relationship. Okay, so let's take out one clarifying, well, there it is right there, clarifying card. The Seven of Swords. This goes right between the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Swords. So there was some sneaky, deceitful behavior in those cups, in those prior relationships. Lying, stealing, cheating, just taking of love, not giving, secrets. It's just deceitful energy. And that's what you were getting before. And that's why you kind of went on guard about protecting your heart, because you would find out later, after you fall in love, that they're not the right person for you. Well, the Wheel of Fortune is taking you clean past all that. You are entering another phase in your life, and you're holding out for it. You held out for it, and it's coming in. Your ship is coming in here. So Virgos, success and love is your thing here in this reading. So thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.